talking to Ofer Ronen, who is the Business Development Manager of Gilat Satcom. Ofer, you recently started with the company to develop the broadcasting side of the company. Tell me, what are the kinds of things that Gilat is going to be doing in the broadcast area?
Well, as you may know, Gilat is mainly focused on the African market. And as we see a lot is changing in Africa in the broadcasting sector, we see our place as service providers, mainly in distribution and contribution of TV content and video channels from Africa to Africa, from Europe to Africa, and from the USA to Africa. And our potential customers are TV platforms that are interested to get content from outside of the continent.
Both free-to-air and pay TV?
Yes. And also smaller individuals or groups that are interested to broadcast their channels, like churches in Nigeria. And we can provide a full turnkey solution from them, from the transmission side, encoding, and all the equipment they need to transmit, including the capacity and uplink services. And as I said, we see a lot of growth in the demands in Africa, and we hope to see a lot of business there.
And in terms of the services you're offering, what do you think are the particular advantages of Gilat Satcom as a service provider for broadcasters?
First of all, we have three teleports in Africa. We've got a teleport in Lagos, Nigeria, we've got one in Zimbabwe, and we've got a teleport in DRC. We are also shareholders in the Easy Fiber connecting East Africa to Europe and to the world. And we've got 18 years of experience in satellite communication in Africa, so we've got the know-how and we got the capacities on various satellites over Africa. So we've got a very
people on the ground.
And we do have people on the ground. We've got a daughter company in Nigeria, and we've got local partners in most of the African countries.
And tell me, what do you think of the market? You're new to the market, and you have a broadcast background, so give me some idea of what it looks like as a newcomer.
Okay, as a newcomer, I think that there's a big gap, a big vacuum in the African markets when we talk about multi-channel TV. You've got on one side the multi-choice that's got a very large bouquet, and they are the most dominant player in the market, but they reach only about 10% of the market. And on the other side, you've got about 70–80% of the market without any multi-channel service at all. I think there is a place for a much smaller bouquet, 10, 15, 20 channel max, priced around $10 per subscriber per month. That would be more appealing for most of the people in Africa that cannot afford the expensive bouquet. They don't need this 50 or 20 or 200 channel. They need the basic, they need their sport channel, their children channel, one movie, and that's about it. I think that the first player that's going to launch this sort of really small bouquet can gain a lot of market share. And we hope to be the partner that will do the technical side for these sort of players in Africa.
And are you finding a lot of interest in the DTH offer, the DTH satellite offer for free-to-air broadcasters?
I see a lot of groups and individuals that are interested to launch individual channels. The main problem that I see is that you don't have a one strong hotspot in Africa like you see in Europe and in the Middle East. I think if one of the major satellite providers would have a very strong KU band wide covering all of Africa, it would have a very strong potential to turn into an hotspot for Africa, and it will very quickly be filled with free-to-air channel that will address all of Africa.
Ofer, thanks for talking to me today.